Hello trader, I'm going to do a complete multi-time frame analysis on dollar yen. Let's see what kind of trading opportunity currently we have in this instrument. Now from the lower time frame, we can see that dollar yen currently showing significant trading opportunity. Now before we discuss how we can trade, first let's look at bigger picture, looking at the monthly time frame to see overall direction in the market. Now from the monthly we can see that dollar yen is in a long term bullish market. If we look at this overall market structure from historical perspective, we see that dollar yen starting with this monthly impulse created this huge move, followed by every month the price was creating series of higher high and higher low. With that movement we saw the dollar yen has created this move, followed by a strong pullback. With this movement, the price has broken this swing low and gathered liquidity, and from that zone we saw the dollar yen had another bounce to the upside. Now with that bounce, we see every month the price was creating series of higher high and higher low, including there is a strong liquidity gap here, followed by we saw the previous months also dollar yen closed with this long bullish engulfer. Now this month so far we see that dollar yen has come down for a deeper pullback, tested this significant previous resistance above this long week candle as a support, and we saw that dollar yen had a bounce from this level again. As the price is in a strong bullish momentum, we can expect now dollar yen to go ahead and retest this monthly high again, and lower time frame we can expect bounce to the upside. Now looking at the weekly time frame to see overall picture in the market. Now from the weekly also we see the dollar yen showing significant bullish price action. If we look at this overall picture, we saw there was a long week doji here on dollar yen. Also there is a back-to-back 2 weeks of liquidity grab, followed by we saw there is a long week candle here. Previous week is also a bullish candle, and followed by this week we saw initial downside, which is also another pullback. Now if we look at the previous weekly candle on dollar yen, we see that with this long week doji, the price just has come down to retrace to 50% of this previous weekly long week, and from that support level we saw a bounce. That means that we can expect now dollar yen to go ahead and to retest this upper shadow of this long week candle. Now we can expect now dollar yen to go ahead and retest this at least 149.683 level. If we look at the daily time frame to see how the price action is evolving, we can see that from the daily perspective there is a long week doji here. It's a huge liquidity gap, followed by we have seen that also there is a multiple times the price gathered liquidity from this level with this 20 EMA, and from that zone we saw previous day a bullish middleman crossing this 20 EMA has gone above this level. Now as the price is heading to the upside, we see that there is a high liquidity zone with a huge imbalance in that area, and I think the dollar yen will try to break this high to create a new higher high, as there is a huge liquidity in that zone. As the price moves from liquidity to liquidity, we can expect now from this liquidity zone to another liquidity zone on dollar yen. Now if we look at the intraday perspective, we see that this candle is closing in just 6 minutes from the time of recording. The price tested this support level multiple times along with this 20 EMA, which is forming dodges. Now we see back to back three dodges in that zone, creating a very strong rejection from this level, and we see the dollar yen maintaining series of higher low in that area, giving a very high probability for this price to have another bounce to the upside, where we see that this zone is a very important area of value from lower time frame perspective. If we look at the 1 hour chart, we see that dollar yen from this support level has got rejected multiple times. We saw there is a long week candle in that area with this red candle. There is a bounce, the price has come down again. We saw another bounce. Now we see that the price previous hours we saw there is another liquidity trigger. At this point, the price is closing here. What I think the dollar yen bulls might try to push the price high, and on the lower time frame, we should see some good movement. And even in the 15 minutes or 5 minutes time frame, we can find suitable entry opportunity along this zone. As soon as we see that suitable entry opportunity on dollar yen, we'll consider going long on coal on dollar yen with a high probability trade setup with our students. Now, if you find value in this analysis, then smash the like button and also leave a comment below to support this idea. Thank you, and I'll see you soon in my next analysis.